This is ABC 15 News.
We begin tonight with a heartbreaking story after a 5-year-old boy wanders out of his bed overnight and ends up drowning in a swimming pool. Thanks for choosing us. I'm Christopher Sine. He and his father were staying at the home near 43rd Street in Greenway. ABC 15's Angie Holdsworth explains exactly what happened and the unique connection that has one neighbor extremely upset.
A deep sadness falls over this neighborhood for the loss of a 5-year-old boy.
Just terrible to hear about it so many times, and we've gotten to the point in Phoenix where it's become commonplace.
For neighbor Tony Bohannon, it seems like the home where it happened is an unlikely place for such a tragedy. Tony says his neighbor is a firefighter who was out of town. Fire officials say relatives were staying at the home and they put the boy to bed and stayed up talking. At some point overnight, the boy wandered out to the pool. Firefighters say there is no pool fence or barrier.
It may not have been an issue if it wasn't in code compliance, but it really is something, regardless of whether it's a requirement, we want you to have those barriers in place. You know, if you have the pool, it's your responsibility to make sure those are in place to prevent this type of a situation. The
pain of this loss, something Tony knows firsthand after losing a niece to a drowning years ago.
It's a horrible thing until you've seen that small casket and know the feelings that of guilt.
It's uncertain how long the boy was in the water. The loss here leaving neighbors like Tony heartbroken, praying too that from this tragedy another life might be saved.
You got to watch your kids around water, and you know it's not a cliche. It's something that you know is very real.
Angie Holdsworth, ABC 15 News.